Patty Christensen, Hand CRPS lady with the annoying glasses. So I mentioned in an earlier video that when it comes to all things technology, that falls on me. One of the things about the house here is it's very much a smart house. I've switched out a lot of the plugs, a lot of the light switches, what have you. And so, Patty, why is that sticking out of the wall? Well, that is the smart light switch for these, obviously not on right now, lights that feed that room back there. We joke and call it the resurrection room because that's where Kelly brings plants back to life. We just have this thing, both of us are this way, but you know, we just don't like to see things suffer or whatever. Anyway, so he puts plants back in there to bring them back to life. So I need those lights. They're actually grow lights or blue lights or whatever they are that help things grow better. And then they automatically turn on at certain times and turn off at certain times just to make it, you know, a little brighter back there, a little healthier for plants. And so I have these smart switches. Well, you know, I installed these, it's probably been 10 years ago, at least 10 years ago. And after a while, they'll just kind of fail. You know, that's what sucks about electronics is after a while, they'll fail. So my project for this weekend is I'm going to be replacing this. And you can kind of see it. You just follow the same as before, right? So you just stick everything in the way it was before. Oh, come on, zoom in better. I think it's because of the lighting. Right, and so you figure out where everything is. You just replace it that way. But the problem is, who am I now? I'm not electronic Patty anymore. I'm CRPS Patty. So it is going to be very interesting to see my little hands trying to stick those wires in and, you know, screw them in and all that. It's you know, it's not an easy job when you have two working hands. When you have two, you know, 70% disabled hands, you know, this is not going to be. Anyway, after it's done, I'll post a video to show that it still can be done, but I doubt I'll post any videos during, because number one, I don't have enough hands, and number two, plausible deniability on the cussing, right? Okay. Patty Christensen, Hand CRPS lady, and I did switch out the light switch. There's no way I could, you know, have it set up to record while I was doing all of that. Plus, I wasn't sure how it was going to go. So, yeah, underneath, I'm all done. That's a new switch. Yeah, it doesn't match. But anyway, that's all done. It was actually pretty straightforward. So now the lights are back to working. The hard part was when I went to turn off the breaker, this switch is not with the other switches. It's actually run off of the plugs. So this light that I had brought to plug into this plug to help me see wouldn't work because they're on the same breaker. I don't know. Don't ask me why. But anyway, so I got it done and it actually worked out really well. You know, my hands, but luckily, you know, I've done enough of these that I kind of know what you do. You shove the thing in and then you screw it to tighten, and it worked out real well. I actually was able to do it, so thumbs up for that. So next I just wanted to show, now I have it up on my smart system. The brand I have is called Vera. I think they've changed their name, but I've had it for so long, and you can see that it's tracking whether it's on or off. It also lets me do all different kinds of settings, so I can have it turn on and off at different times, and which is great. If I want to extend kind of the sunlight, I can do that, or just whatever I need to do. Works really well.